I would say just give it a try. Okay, these tools, these are software tools. Software is the solution tools, and you have a free trial. You can try it for free. I don't know, for 5 days, for 2 weeks, for 1 month or something, and just try it, because most people are, I think, have some fear, or they don't want to try it. I don't know, but you should give it a try and just test it for your own topic.
Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Engatica's interview series. I'm your host Namilika and we are really glad to have you join us today. Today we have Yakup Cheung, the content AI king on the show. Welcome Yakup.
Well, thank you very much for the invitation. Really excited.
I'm very excited to have you on the show today. The Engatica interview series is a powerhouse of insights from industry experts and influencers from around the world. A platform that provides latest news on AI, automation, and technologies that will help you grow your business. Come be a part of our community, learn, share, and grow with us.
Yes.
Yakup, I'll start off with one simple question. Is AI replacing human creativity?
I wouldn't say this is an easy question.
It's a
But
small question.
yeah, that's right. It's a small question, yes. But yeah, that's right. So I would say no. I got this question
Okay.
all the time. So I would say no, because when you look on the way how you can use AI, it's becoming very easy to use AI on a daily basis. And the important thing is it is leveraging my own time. So I, for example, as a content manager, I'm creating things like blog articles, social media captions, headlines, and AI is a tool that helps me, because the AI is not automatically doing stuff. You need somebody, a human being, who's sitting in front of the desktop and typing in things and researching and doing the work which has to be done. AI is really what it is. It is a tool that helps me to create content faster. And this is, by the way, I believe, true for different niches. So automobile and chemistry and every real estate, no matter HR, no matter where you work, there are AI tools that can help you to leverage your own time. That's what I believe in. Yeah. So to answer your question, no.
It is not replacing. In fact, it is helping human creativity, is what you want to say.
Yes. Uh, so creativity is a big topic. So I think AI is very good in things that are repetitive and that are very boring. So for example, a lot of publishing houses, they use for the weather, they use AI, because you have a stream of generic data streams every day coming in, and AI can easily produce the weather prediction, something like that. So back in 2008, 2009, one of my first internships on a TV station, I made the weather all myself, so manually. I just picked the data, and then I made sure that I have the average temperature, and then I wrote it myself. So I did it manually with hand. Was it exciting? Not that much. So it was more like a task that has to be done. Or the other video editors, they said, well, that's a job for the intern, so I don't do that. So I did it.
Oh.
I mean, as an intern, you can't choose what you want to work on. You just grab everything that you get, and I did it. But these days, it's something repetitive and to some degree boring, and then easily done by an AI or an automation tool.
Yeah. So now that you're a content marketing strategist, how do you use AI in your daily work?
Yeah. So yes, when it comes to, it's more tactical. So it is like how to use AI on a daily basis. So before I used AI, it was very conceptual. So it was the big idea. Nowadays, I'm using it almost on a daily basis. So I'm writing, for example, with AI writing assistants, blog articles. I'm writing LinkedIn copy, LinkedIn social media captions. I'm generating. So for example, this video, I could take this video that we are recording here on Zoom, and I can upload it on a tool that I'm using called Pictory, and I can create
Okay.
video snippets out of it. So I get
Wow.
I get the transcript. I can use the transcript for creating blog articles. I can create video snippets with just lining the transcript that we spoke, the words that we spoke, and I can create 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute videos out of this interview very easily. And these are the things. So this is all video snippet creation, and there's also one area of deep fake production. So 100% AI generated videos. So you can choose your digital avatar. You can say, I want somebody who looks American, white, black hair, in a suit, or as a doctor. You can choose which person, how it should look like, and then you can choose the presentation which should run in the background. And this person is looking into the camera and speaking. Very good for explainer videos, for example, for product videos where you introduce your product, or for pitch videos where you introduce and give your best shot on a new product or new service that you want to introduce. So for people who don't have time to be in front of the camera, this is very good, because you can easily scale the content production. So you need a script, and then you can create 5, 6 videos with these tools very easily and also very fast.
Yeah, like you said, the script is getting created by a computer, and the person who is speaking the script out is another computer. So aren't we losing jobs, or are we going to create more jobs?
I believe we are going to create more jobs. So the becoming AI skilled is becoming more important. So you have to make sure. So each innovation step, of course, there is some disruption. So some people are going to lose their jobs, yes, but there will be also more jobs available that are for more skilled people with AI skills. And I don't mean with AI skill that you have to learn coding. That's not what I'm meaning. It's like I can't code, so I'm not a coding guy. So, but I'm to some degree becoming the go-to person when it comes to content AI tools. So I'm very niched. I'm using these tools and I'm explaining it like in this video, and I'm becoming the translator for my niche. But I'm very focused. I don't speak about AI ethics or something, or AI risk.
Correct.
I'm very focused on content AI tools which help me to leverage my own time and create content faster. That's my main focus. And yeah, and this is something that everybody can become and can do.
Yeah, and I think the role you play is the most important role, because people who develop AI, it's all mathematical, it's very difficult for a layman to understand. And there are people who don't know anything about it. So you are the bridge. So if
Yeah.
you are not there, then we laymen cannot reach AI and AI can't reach. It's like a vice versa thing.
Yeah.
So maybe I should thank you so much.
You're welcome. It's very generous that I'm doing this. Yes, there's an altruism aspect, but I have a business, and I want to bring people also in my world. But one aspect that you mentioned is interesting. So people who can build AI. So there's one trend which is I mean, it's for me it's not a trend. It's already here, but most people don't know it. Low code and no code
Yes.
applications. So you can build your own AI, which is based on your personal needs of your company with a low code application, and you don't need coding skills.
Yes.
So this is something which is very interesting, and which I think will also be more popular in the coming years. So that you it's like a drag and drop, like WordPress. Building your internet website in 20 years ago was very hard. So you need a coding experience, and to shift things was very, very, very hard. And then WordPress made this innovation drag and drop, so that you can just, like a box, can choose which item should be where. And in the future, it will be also the same with AI, so that you can program what is my main aim, where do I get the data, and what is the outcome that I want.
Yeah. So all this AI generated content, how does it generate revenue?
So still, it's a business. So I'm a service provider. So there are many people out there who don't generate content. So I have clients who just don't have the time. So busy consultants or software company founders who have 60-hour work weeks or 70 or more, and they they say, Yakup, I just don't have the time to sit down for 1 hour or 2 hours and create a blog article and publish it on LinkedIn. And so now I'm using these tools to generate this blog article that he or she wants. Basically, that's a service model that you can do. And there are companies who need videos and don't have the time, or they don't want to be in front of the camera. So maybe they're shy. I didn't ask, but they need some kind of tutorial explainer videos where you explain what is your product doing and how can it serve to other people. And because especially software companies, they are very good in product development, but they are not very good in marketing it and building your community. And you build your community and your raving fans who buy from you through creating content and explaining things. So that's basically, so you're generating revenue basically through offering your service, what you want to do. And in my case, it's creating the content. It's a bloodstream. It's the bloodstream of your business, so to say.
Oh yeah.
If you don't create content, then nobody will find you, or few people will find you.
True. That's what you are, like the soul of AI and also these businesses who are helpless.
Yes,
And
that sounds cool.
in all of this content creation, are there any limitations? Do you face any challenges in this work?
Yeah, that's a very good question. So I also at the beginning I explained the different niches. So you can create text, you can create video, and things like that. So when we look at text production, so when I produce blog articles, so how this works is the technology behind it is called GPT-3. So basically what this technology is doing is it is scrolling through the internet and checking what is already published about a specific topic that I want to write about. And so it naturally, when you have a topic where it's not much published about, then you don't have much material, much data. So there are limitations. So this means the blog article will not be very good, or if it's very niche down. So I had, for example, one attorney who was I think, patent attorney, and who was also focused on the German and Turkey market. So very specific niche down, and that was the results were not that good. So I had to write it myself completely. So the AI didn't work well in that case. So these are limitations to some degree for the text production when it comes to content side. On the video side, I mean, you have these avatars, and they are limited to stay in front of the camera, so they can't just move. Or I mean, you are limited also in the storytelling. So if you want to become a YouTuber, that would be hard, because this is more like these tutorial explainer video type of how to do X, Y, Z thing videos that you can create with them. Other than that, it's limited. So, and when it comes to deep fake, it's also always also risk. I mean, you have to sign that you are not using these deep fake videos for bad intentions. So because there were in the past. So you could easily download somebody's profile and then create also his or her avatar and let him speak something, say something that he or she never said before. So that should be also always in mind.
That is scary. And in this video making, video generation, you said it is right now it is just a tutorial kind of thing. So do you think in the near future we'll be able to go to a video generation level, which is like a YouTube kind of thing?
Yeah, definitely. So that's a good question. So I have a live broadcast show on LinkedIn, and I interview a lot of CEOs of other software companies, AI content companies, and always also ask, so what is the vision? Where's the journey going? And one particularly CEO of Colossian, which a deepfake tool that I'm using, he said that will become very soon possible that you, because the main focus is on the face. So the expressions that you have on the face are the hardest one. So these mimics and gestures and the movement of the lips, this is the most difficult part. Moving the arms and things like that, and going to the right and to the left, that's the easy part. So it will become soon reality that you can create these kind of videos. A couple of weeks ago, so there's this whole thing of synthetic media. So Bruce Willis, for example, signed a contract with an AI company. I forgot the name, but they have the rights to use his digital avatar for doing commercials.
Oh.
That's so this means this is not Bruce Willis in real person, but I mean he stepped back because of his he has some illness. I forgot what it was exactly, but he said, okay, I don't do any movies anymore. But people love him, and so this is a very smart way to earn revenue through his face, because he created his digital avatar, and this company can create commercials with his digital avatar, and he can earn revenue from it. So this is already reality to some degree. Is it in a public? So it's hard to do it can I do it? It will be hard because I need to cooperate with another AI company, but it is already reality today. Yeah. And
so people are getting immortal. Yeah. So
yeah, the digital version, yes.
Yeah, but it's like immortal. We can bring back people from the dead using this technology, maybe.
Yeah, there was one. So with Elvis Presley, so there's one particular company that also can produce song texts. So this means I'm singing in English. I'm a singer. I'm an actor. I'm a singer, and I want to reach my audience and reach more Chinese people. But I can't speak. I can't sing Mandarin. I can't speak and don't know Mandarin. And these people, they can use your voice and bring you and create your avatar that he or she sings in Mandarin, and it also makes sense. So that's the interesting part. So it's not like that he's just adding Mandarin parts of the language. So it really makes sense, and it sounds also good, and it's also the voice of the singer. So that's a very smart way, an interesting way. Yeah. So and there was some, because you said you can bring the dead back. So there was one video of Elvis Presley that I saw that this company created. Yeah, you can bring dead people back to perform. Yes.
Yeah.
Through AI. Oh, amazing.
Yeah. And you also talked about generating text. And usually when people write on their own, they take into consideration lots of perspectives. So does AI generation in text also take in perspectives? Or is it just data and it just writes anything that it finds?
With perspective, you mean, for example, being critical towards the topic, right? Or being enthusiastic? Yes, definitely. So you can. So there are different things that you can change within the writing assistant. So you can first of all decide, okay, I want a blog article, and then you can decide what's the tonality. So should be when I produce for myself, most often I use inspiring. So that's the keyword. That's the word that I'm using. So that the tonality should be inspiring when I speak about AI. I think things like that, or enthusiastic, critical, funny. There are different. So what else? There are a couple of 10, 15 tonalities, perspectives that you can choose from. Yes. So if you most often people want also either it's inspiring or enthusiastic because they want to promote something, or it's critical because it's more like a pro contra list of things. So that these are the most often used. Yes.
So tonality is one perspective, and there is sentiments of the people or the geography. For example, an article is being written by some American, for example, and the readers are in India. There might be a clash of ideas or clash of interests.
Yes.
So the writer takes care of that perspective. Does AI do that too?
That's a very good question. Yes. I would say that's a tough one. So because most of these language models are US based, so GPT-3, for example, is in the US. And that's also the reason why in English language, the language models are the best. So I produce mostly in English, but sometimes also in German. And I recognize the difference that in German language, that the text production is not that high quality like in English. But that's a data point. But when it comes to your point, but one interesting thing that because I have a friend also a content creator, content manager in India. We tried deepfake, and you can choose Indian English. So Indian people, so English speaking Indian people with their accent. So it's like me.
Yes.
I'm in Germany, and I have to some degree a German accent. So you know
Yes.
what I want to say, and you can do this. That's possible. You can choose this. But so that's deep fake video production. But when it comes to text, so let's say you want, I get it from the from a geographical point of view. I would say that's also a limitation. That's not that's hard. You could say, I want to be critical towards the American foreign policy or something. that would make sense. But other than that, that's not possible. You would create an own language model for India. That would make sense.
Yeah. So that's where a human assistance is required
Yes,
in
definitely.
generating text.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So it's not like that I'm typing on the button, hitting on the button, and then I just copy paste and publish it. So still takes work. So that's the reason why you need somebody who's in charge of content. So
Correct.
I'm grabbing this article, and I always say 60%, 50 to 60% of the blog article is created by the AI, and the other 40 to 50% is my own magic and my experience as an editor. So that's you still have to fact check the things, because sometimes AI is just taking stuff. One example, there was a book mentioned. I mean, this is cool. There was a book mentioned, but the book title was not right. So small things like that. So you have to fact check everything. So the AI is not perfect. It's not perfect, and you need somebody who has to check everything and has to be in charge of the content that is produced, especially for
That is
text.
wonderful.
But still, I save time.
Yes.
I have this comparison on a speaking gig. In the old days, I needed around 10 hours for a blog article. Now I need 5 to 6, depends on the topic and the length of the blog article that I'm producing. Yeah.
Wow, that is wonderful. So before we end our conversation, do you have any sound bites you would like to leave our audience with?
I would say just give it a try. Okay, these tools, these are software tools. Software is the solution tools, and you have a free trial. You can try it for free. I don't know, for 5 days, for 2 weeks, for 1 month or something, and just try it. Because most people I think, have some fear, or they don't want to try it. I don't know, but you should give it a try and just test it for your own topic. I really believe that you will be very inspired, and it will be really cool for your own marketing efforts. And the important thing also is, these tools are learning also. So when I produce articles about AI tools or artificial intelligence, the AI is recognizing, okay, this is an important topic for this guy. Okay, I'm just checking and giving different perspectives. I also recognize that the topics that the headlines were becoming better, and so it's learning from each use from each usage where I'm producing blog articles. So, and this will happen also for other people. So the more you use it, the better it becomes. That's the power of AI.
That's a beautiful advice. Thank you so much for sharing this with us. For more content, subscribe to Engati and tap the bell icon to get access to exclusive content from thought leaders from around the world. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you with a new expert soon.